Welcome to the Color and Life podcast.
Or welcome back, whichever matches the experience you have with us. I'm Jennifer.
I'm John Michael. We can be found on Ravelry as Sandboxer7 and Junip.
I can be found on social medias as Genuine Knits, most places. And we also, Color and Life Podcast, also has a website, www.colorandlifepodcast.com, and an Instagram account at Color and Life Podcast. And links to all the places can be found in the website.
Yes, this is episode 33. Period. Yes. End of story. We are changing up our structure. We hope that this new arrangement will be... Well, first of all, it's easier on me because I'm taking 18 credit hours, which is,
Oh my word.
It's a little bit of work.
We really had to look at what we were going to do and how we were going to make podcasting work.
So now we can record and put out an episode every other week. And so, yeah, we're doing that. We also hope that it'll be a little bit better for you guys, because we're going to try to make it more fun, I think.
Yeah, well,
is our statement.
We like fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's where we're going with this new episode 33. I said it was episode 33 last week. That was in error. I was quite wrong.
Redid the show notes.
We had a mess up on the cutting room floor.
Yes, we did. Not on the cutting room floor. It was in the script drafting.
Yeah, well, Anyway, scientists, that's kind of the same phase.
Okay, so anyway, we...
target date for upload is going to be August 29th, 2017. Right. So...
That's our goal.
Yep, watch for it then.
Well, you won't be able to watch for it then. It'll just be there or it won't, but...
That was bad. I'm sorry.
If you have watched... So the target date for upload is...
Tuesday,
29th. August 29th.
Yes.
We hope that we get it up by then.
You're drinking water.
Yes.
I'm drinking orange juice. I'm mixing it up. From my usual root beer. And club crackers.
Mm-hmm.
Which are my favorite cracker.
So, what do we have for our viewers this week?
We have all the alongs.
We do.
We have show and tell.
We do.
We have Maker of the Month, which is Colorful Eclectic, and a new Maker of the Month for September.
Yes.
We also have giveaways,
Yay!
Which is a new segment that we are doing. We're going to be doing one every time.
Yep.
So stay tuned. We then have our conversation.
Where we talk about stuff.
Yeah, we conversate.
You gotta stop that word.
I love that word. Are you kidding?
And then we have
questions from viewers.
We've got lots of things for you to participate in. Lots of new ways for you to interact with us and have fun. And do fun things.
So, on with the show.
On with the show. It's time for all the alongs.
Yes, our first along is the Festivus for the rest of us. Make along. So, that's... Yeah, you have a list.
I made a list.
Yes, she made a list of people.
I made a list of people I'm making for. And I have some potential makings.
Are we going to have a secret segment this year?
What about you? Oh, maybe we should have a secret segment. I think we might end up having a secret we might have to start a secret segment as I get stuff done.
What's the more information to come on that,
Yeah, more details.
Yes, more
to follow.
More details to follow. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Okay. All right, how about you?
I had to take out a couple of rows on this, and I'm not sure I picked it up correctly.
Are we going to pause?
What? Oh, you mean right, Festivus for the rest of us. I am... Nope, see, I didn't pick it up correctly. I'm not sure who I'm going to be knitting for or what they might be getting, or if I'm going to be knitting for anyone.
Well, it's not just knitting.
Well, yeah, but I mean, making for anyone there. Are you happy now with my revised turn of phrase?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So you're not sure you're going to make for anybody?
Yep.
You don't have a whole lot of time.
What? I have all the time in the world.
I'll remind you of that.
I have all the time.
I will be reminding you of that. Alrighty.
I particularly have Thanksgiving break is mainly the time.
So all of your making is going to be fit into Thanksgiving break.
No.
Okay.
Hopefully not.
Alright.
So that's the Festivus for the rest of us. And that is a collaboration
with David.
With David of Dog Dare. What's he making? Has he started anything interesting, do we know?
He is doing a dare along.
He is?
In addition to this.
What is it?
He is daring everybody to dare themselves. To do something. And this isn't just a make-along. This is anything that you need a reason or motivation or encouragement or whatever word works for you there to do something. Inspiration.
That's the word that
works
for me.
Do something that you've been putting off, that you think is scary for you, that you've been wanting to do, but you keep finding reasons not to do. It can be big or little or personal or relationship oriented. I mean, it's David. The field's wide open.
That's cool.
Yeah.
David is cool. You should go check him out if you haven't already. I think most of our subscriber base is
familiar with
shared
David.
with David. But if you haven't checked him out, you should go check him out. David of the Dog Dare podcast.
Yes.
Super cool. In fact, we have more on him in a second. Should we?
Nope.
No. Now is the opportune time.
No.
What?
Not yet.
No, now is definitely the opportune time.
Not yet.
When are we?
Show and tell.
Okay. All right.
So we have a design along, and for the design along, you have to just knit or test knit one of our patterns.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I haven't made any patterns yet. So more to come on that.
That's what you keep saying.
I know. I'm busy, okay? I'm taking 18 credit hours here.
I have all the time in the world. Okay, enough said. Moving on. The hashtag for the design along is going to be down here. And which is just Color and Life Design Along.
That one is backwards. And now... Aha! That's what it was. Cool. I fixed it.
Okay.
I think. I probably fixed it. Alrighty, so that's the design along. Now it's time for show-offs. And we're going to start show-offs today with our poll of the YouTubes from last episode.
I don't think it was last episode.
It wasn't last episode?
The one before.
It was okay. So one of our last episodes.
I think. We're gonna do more of those.
There was a poll.
That was fun.
And what are the results? Was there anyone?
100% Weeping Angels.
100% Weeping Angels. That
100%
no one
went
with the silence.
No one went with the silence.
Anyway, so I feel like they're at least a little scary.
And there were no other suggestions. Yes, but one of the things we get to show off is we got this package.
So speaking of Dog Dare, which we were earlier, he sent us a thing.
Okay, wait, and it arrived.
So it arrived a little bit squished.
Yeah, we got it in the box and we opened it and saw it and went, okay, totally have to show this on the podcast.
It's a little bit squished, but
the box got a little squished.
I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna. There.
You could have opened that nicer.
I could have.
Okay. So the box got a little mushed, but...
Let me just see if I can...
We're going to unmush the box.
Constitute this box.
We're going to take it out of the box so it doesn't matter.
I know, but I'm just...
Because it has to have a place of honor.
There we go.
Okay.
Alrighty. We got a weeping angel statue.
Okay,
from David of Dogdare.
Not just...
It's even better.
Okay, but we got to get it out of the box.
All right. Let me extract it here.
Pause while we get it out of the box. That was the problem. Okay, wait, stop it. I get to go first. Okay, so.
No, you're squeezing it wrong.
I'm squeezing it wrong.
You're squeezing it wrong. You're supposed to... What the hell?
So you're supposed to be able to squeeze it and reveal the terror.
Yeah, it's supposed to...
Here, hang on. Read the directions.
Alright, there are directions apparently somewhere. Alright, squeeze the weeping angel to reveal the terror.
Oh, there we go. Guess we have to squeeze it up here.
Oh, see, you're squeezing it down there.
It went all wonky. See, we wonked it.
Oh, no. Anyway, it is described as the perfect desktop de-stressor because it is a squeeze toy that...
Okay, so we got... So basically you squeeze it and it's supposed to open the hands to show the...
Let me
there we go. Ah!
Sorry, those of you who have issues with scary things.
This is weird. This is a weird thing, David. This is a very weird and very cool thing. Ah! Ah! So, basically...
She doesn't want to do it right now because you're all watching. That's
right.
what it is.
We have to blink. Okay.
Here.
So what are we doing?
Let's do this together.
Let's do it together?
Yes. We're all gonna
This is weird.
close our eyes.
This thing is totally weird.
We're all gonna close our eyes. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready for this? It didn't work quite as expected.
This is a weird thing. There we go. There, that's how it's supposed to work. Okay. Alright, I think we finally figured it out. So covering her face. There we go. Oh, that didn't focus though. Still focusing on you.
The camera must like me
All
better. Anyway. So
here
yes,
we go.
thank you so much, David. We
Love
love it.
this.
It's cool. I was for moments
so cool.
unable to describe it in its super coolness. So thank you very much, David.
Okay.
So
Anyway.
what else do we have to show off?
So the weeping... Oh, this is off camera. So we won't be able to see the weeping angel. I think should we put the weeping angel in there? Oh, the weeping angel can go over here.
With our stuffies?
With our stuffies. There you go. So then you can see the weeping angel a little bit. I think.
I think they can. Is it? Yeah, it's right there.
There. Okay. So there's our weeping angel. So that was our first thing to show off. Not anything we made, but totally cool.
Totally cool.
Totally cool. We love it. And we have minimal amounts of show-offs today.
Yes.
So quite a bit of progress, but just not a whole lot to show off.
Yep.
So first of all, I'll talk about one thing while I finish this row. And that is the pattern we're making together.
Yes.
Because while I'm not going to show the pattern, I'm doing we're still coming up with the pattern part. So I don't want to show it until we're completely set on the pattern, and then I'll show it to you as I'm making it.
Yep.
But I will show, and you're finished with your row, so grab those.
These?
Mm-hmm. We will show the yarn that I'm going to make it with.
This is the yarn. What's the names?
Majesty.
Majesty.
And this is purple. This is so purple. It's turning blue because of
A little bit blue. We're mostly blue today, so.
And then this is a dark blue, and this is... I'll have to look at the tag.
Something else.
Yes, it's the blue one.
It's the blue
And
one.
these are 50-50 merino silk. Oh my goodness. They are so wonderful to...
Midnight.
Midnight and
Blue
Majesty.
one is Midnight. Those are both horse names. Like, those are totally the names of horses somewhere.
You think?
At least 20 different horses named Midnight and Majesty in existence.
So? But I don't think the Midnight
I guarantee
horse is
it.
blue.
No, it's obviously going to be like
Tick.
a black... Watch, I can do the voice too.
Senor Tick.
I am the Tick. You can totally do the voice, right? Anyway.
We've been watching the Tick lately.
And I made the mistake of putting on a blue shirt today. It was a bad choice on my part.
Yeah.
So those are those colors, and that's what we'll be making out of. It's a two-color shawl.
Yes. On that score, it'll be ready. It'll be ready soon because it's going to be part of the Salida Festival.
Because it has to be.
Because it has to be. Has to be done. So it'll be done.
I could go off on a tangent about the aerodynamic properties of stalling. This is essentially when you lose your forward momentum due to drag, and then you just, because you go up too fast. If you try to go up too fast, then your wings exert more drag than they do lift, and you start slowing down. And then the more you slow down, the more you lose your lift. So if you turn up too fast, then you stall. And then you start falling, which is, a bad plan.
Usually a bad.
Usually a bad
Gonna
plan.
have a bad time. If you stall instead of fly, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay. I should show this first since I finished the row.
Yes.
All right.
That's what we were waiting on.
Is... Oh. I need help.
See, I can stop in the middle of my row.
I could have stopped in the middle of my row, but it would have been harder to show. Okay, so this is it.
I don't think it is quite color. The right descriptor.
I know,
it
so
is
pretty.
is.
This butterfly is where I was last time.
That's all you did? Come on.
From here
you can do better.
To here.
That's it?
With everything else that I did from here.
Is that it?
You're being very obnoxious.
Sorry.
Okay, so here are the other colors.
It's very pretty.
It's very pretty. So I'm almost finished. Let's see. I have.
It's a Wicked U fade.
Yes.
Only Wicked U allowed.
Wicked U Fiber Arts yarns are used in this fade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 2 more lace rows, and then I will start the melting into this. Then I'll start the melting into this color from here. So
I think that's going to look really nice.
And
that color was showing up pretty well.
It was showing up pretty well. It was a little bright. Sometimes when we look at this and the colors change, we go, oh, that color isn't right. And then it shows up perfect, so I don't know what to do. Or what to say. We're doing our best. But these colors are fantastic. Do you remember the color names?
Let's see. Sand. No.
Nope,
Black cherry.
Black cherry.
Sand. Neapolitan /
Nope.
the other one, which was
Fine.
Fine and Dandy.
Yep.
And then that one's the one that I named, Lipstick as in yours. And then this other one is...
That was very... You need to get that out.
Nope. Oh, hey. It worked. And Allium.
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 Yep. This is fun. This is fun. Yeah, I like this.
A single unit of fun.
This knit is fun. Okay, this is being currently housed in... I don't know. I am just all about the So Cozy Knits bags lately. Because everything I'm currently working in, and there's another So Cozy Knits over there, it was originally in a So Cozy Knits bag, and then it got moved to my bedside bag. And then...
Which is also a So Cozy Knits.
Which is also a So Cozy Knits. And, anyway, I'm using my... For this knit, this is the... I didn't even say the name of the pattern, but I guess I don't need to, do I? It's
Find Your Fade.
By Andrea Mowry. And I am knitting it on size 4 signatures.
Those of you not familiar with the Find Your Fade shawl, what rock have you been living under?
Yeah. And if you watch any podcasts...
Also known as the Lemming shawl?
Yeah. Anyway, there are a few... I don't think I'm not going to finish this by the end of August, which is when some of the cows end, but that's okay.
Hey, you have like 6 days. Come on. You can do it.
I got it. No. Anyway. Because...
She needs encouragement, folks.
Am I going next? I'm going again. Because I also have these to finish before the end of August. Oh, I need to put a new stitch marker in. I'll put my stitch markers in a second. Alright, so...
Okay.
These also need to be finished by the end of August. And this is where I was last time, the hippo head.
Isn't it the hippo hiney?
Or the hippo hiney. The hippo hiney. Yep, from Ann Tudor. And then now I'm going to put in
the hippo head.
The hippo head. This is Agent M.
I planned this
and
so well.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
This hippo head is from a different set, but that's okay.
Different set of hippo heads?
A different set. There's some... See, they're just glazed just a little bit differently.
Ah.
Or just a little bit different glass.
Looks a little bit more like a pig.
No, the teeth give it away.
Pigs have buck teeth.
Pigs are pink.
Right. It's
See, there's the piggy butt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I should show you the piggy butt, because they're very cute. The piggy hiney. I still have a piggy hiney. And a sheepy hiney. So, I'm putting my head in. I am ready for socks. And these got finished. I got up to the heels the other day. I posted it on Instagram. While I was waiting for my file transfer to happen from my phone that got an owie.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was waiting for everything to switch over.
That was a sad day.
That was a very sad day. Anyway. Not what I intended. Anyway, this is Tangent. And this is Agent M, the colorways. And I'm doing mix and match socks where each part's different. So the heel on this one's going to be green and the heel on this one's going to be purple. And then the cuffs are going to be green and purple as well. So, anyway, these are cruising along. These will be done pretty soon, probably. Anyway, and I'm doing these on Addy size 0 with a 60 stitch count But I also do a gusset and heel flap. So I do toe up 2 at a time, but I increase for the gusset. And then anything else that I need to say about this?
It's also in a So Cozy Knits bag.
It's also in a So Cozy Knits bag. Oh, I love her bags. She's got an Etsy shop now.
Cool.
Yes.
So is it my turn?
Almost. So these are 9.5 inches long.
And where do they need to get?
Almost 10. No, they're done. They're ready for heels.
Oh.
These are ready for heels now.
Cool.
And here's my So Cozy Knits sock bag that it's in. It is purple with little bits of green with the flowers, so it's perfect for this. I have matchy-matchy going on. And hers are great with the guides, yarn guides that I'm using to hold everything together. And
I like those yarn guides.
yeah, she has, here. This is how she does her yarn guides. So, and she has it's divided with a zipper pocket in the middle.
That I really like.
Yeah.
Like, that's super cool. Yeah.
And I'm done.
Right. You were supposed to give me like 3 more seconds.
Oh.
Because now I'm done and ready to show my police box scarf, which is getting quite substantial with
it's getting long.
length here.
It's getting long. Oh, that looks so good.
I'm not going to wear it with this.
It looks so good with that. Anyway.
I'm going to wear it with something...
You're all blue.
Slightly dark. Yeah,
you could join the
I'm even
Blue
wearing
Man
blue
group.
jeans. I cannot join the Blue Man group because unfortunately fortunately I have not blue skin. That's, yeah. If that made sense, good job.
It's called makeup. It's called paint.
What, you mean they're not aliens?
No. Sorry to disappoint.
My world has just been shaken. Anyway, so...
Get over it. Build a bridge.
So this is...
You still don't have a good
do I have it,
number.
Do I have it well? I think I'm just going to go to 42.
Good. Yeah, go up. Go up. And just mix and mash that whole thing.
Yeah, I guess. So, let's see. I'm currently, I think it was at 37 last night, and I think I might have finished another one. So let's see. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, and I'm working on my 38th, so that's cool. I'm working on my 38. That means I only have 5 more to do. And the last one is going to look like the windows of the TARDIS. So like it's going to have the paneling running all the way up the scarf, and then on one of the ends it's going to have 2 little windows.
White windows?
Yep. And then I'll probably do like...
Won't it end up being upside down?
What?
When you're wearing it? Shouldn't you have thought ahead and done it over here?
It doesn't matter. Because the scarf is omnidirectional.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you can do it that way.
So...
oh yeah, you just do it.
And so what I think I'm going to do is, what is it called, intarsia, where you twist the yarns around each other when you switch yarns going back and forth, so you get a single fabric, but you get a vertical block of color. Yeah. So I'm going to do an intarsia white part, and then I'm going to do some black stitching around it and make 6 little
with
panels.
Duplicate stitch?
No, I'm gonna just like run some black thread, to put like 6 little window panels. Yeah, probably. Except I'm not going to use any set embroidery stitch. I'm going to make one up. Because that's how I roll.
You're going to invent a stitch that already exists?
Probably. Because that's how I roll.
You do.
I invented crochet with knitting needles once. It was hellish.
He was making this bag for his dance shoes.
And I was doing a mesh thing.
And he's like knitting and knitting, and he's making these crochet chains with knitting needles, right? So he's knitting, doing this, and then reattaching it, and I'm like, that's crochet. You should just use a hook. It'll be faster and easier on you. And he went, no, this is cool. This is so neat. I went,
I invented it.
Wait, watch this. I just did it and attached it and did it and attached it. And he went, oh. And then he finished it with a crochet hook.
Because what I did is I started the bag with, like, I knitted out and increased at 4 intervals, and then I knitted up a little bit, and then I bound off in between stitches, so I had, like, 5 stitches apart, and then I had evenly spaced stitches, and then I would knit that stitch, and then I would knit it together with, so I would knit that stitch, and then purl it, and then knit it, and then purl it, except I wasn't turning the fabric, I was doing purls. Anyway, so I would knit it and purl it, knit, purl, and then I would knit it together with the next stitch, and then I would knit and purl that one until it was long enough, and then I would knit it together with the next stitch. And
crochet.
And that's essentially crochet.
Crochet. Attaching all the stitches together. Well, it's knitting too, but you were working 1 stitch at a time, which is 1 to 2 stitches at a time. Anyway, he was crocheting with knitting needles, and I assisted him into just crochet.
But hey, I reinvented crochet, which I think speaks to my cleverness.
You need to be proud of that?
Yeah, I do. I do need to be proud of that.
Alrighty.
So, anyway, as I was saying,
I think that's all our show and
I'm
tell.
going to do a little white panel on the end and do some black embroidery.
Oh, you didn't say what yarn this is.
To make it look like little TARDIS panels. Oh, it's bigger on the inside.
From?
From Colorfully Eclectic, our maker of the month in August.
So, should we do maker of the month now?
Yeah, actually, that was, wow, well done.
Yes.
Solid
Maker
job there.
All right. Now we have our maker of the month.
Yes, we do.
And the August maker of the month is Liz from Colorful Eclectic. Now we love Liz from Colorful Eclectic. John Michael's knitting on her yarn. I'm knitting on her yarn, making the socks. I love her yarn. I love her yarn. And last week we showed you the fiber that I spun. And I realized I have more of it.
Oh.
This is 100% merino, but I wanted to show you what it looks like in the
in the fiber.
Dark, yeah, in the fiber before it's spun. There you go.
And then this is not Broken Hearted all spun up.
Then that's not Broken Hearted all spun up. And this
smells like wool wash.
Wait.
Is not Broken Hearted in skein?
Skein, and she dyed it.
We are so not Broken Hearted today.
We are so not Broken Hearted.
Over this way a little bit more. There you go.
So the fiber, what I spun, and her self-striping, not Broken Hearted. And you know what? The way I did this is gonna knit up, whatever I knit is gonna have a stripe to it.
Yeah, it's gonna have a bit of a stripe.
It's gonna have a gradual stripy color change. I still haven't decided what to do with this. This was 100% Polworth. This one's 100% merino.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I got 375 yards. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a worsted, well, it's between sport and worsted.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway.
I'd class it as sport.
Yeah. DK. It's probably DK. It's just a little heavier than sport, so probably DK.
Let's see, well, this yarn I'm working with here is DK.
Right. Yeah, it's about DK.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Slightly heavier than DK. Heavy sport.
Heavy sport, light worsted. Okay. Not broken hearted. My hand spun. Not broken hearted. More fiber spin.
More fiber from Colorful Eclectic. This one's called Mad About You.
Your yarn still smells like Kool-Aid.
And I have Mad About You yarn too. Do you remember where that was?
Is you spelled E-W-E?
No.
Oh. I
Anyway.
feel like in every colorway
So we'll
name
talk-
and thing related to knitting and sheep, it needs to be spelled E-W-E.
E-W-E. Anyway. So, I'm going to show some others. This is not a new colorway. This is Ballerina Bliss. But she's got it in fingering on sparkle. And this is fantastic. Can they see the sparkles?
I don't know if they can see the sparkles.
I hope you can see the sparkles. And then there is
Sparkly.
Legendary Unicorn. This one's so cool.
As opposed to a not legendary unicorn.
As opposed to a non-legendary unicorn. And this is also on sparkle. And the colors on this are just so cool. So. And all of those brights made everything look weird.
Oh, a little bit.
And this one is one of her new ones. I love this one. Do you want to say it?
What? Oh, it is marvelous, darling. Marvelous. I added the second marvelous.
But it's spelled marvelous. Anyway. And there's more up here.
Sorry
You
about
can
that.
see some of
I'm
it. And we
Unturning
just-
my 2 yarn balls. Because I'm carrying, going back to the show and tell, I forgot to say, I'm carrying the...
2 at a time, yeah.
Yeah, I'm carrying it 2 at a time to make it the right thickness for the pattern. It just adds to the color play in the fabric. I love it.
So, and we showed you the new one that's coming out with the shawl that's being released at Salida Fiber Festival, or New Fibers.
Yep.
And she's got them in... Oh, my word. I have them all up here.
All of them.
They are so fantastic. Okay.
Fantastico.
Exactly. Liz is and hers is www.colorfuleclectic.com. All of this will have been on screen. Coupon code, good for... I totally blanked. 10%, Color Life 10. And just fantastic stuff. If you've seen me show anything that you are like, I need that, or you see anything you want to know more, or any of the colorways that I've had in my showing in my Instagram feed, and you want one of those, just tell her, and she will work with you on getting a custom order done. And is that it with Colorful Eclectic?
Yes, I think
So that's our
us saying
August.
goodbye to Colorful Eclectic.
No, not goodbye. Just thank you so much for being our Maker of the Month in August.
No, we're saying goodbye. You don't get to buy any more of her yarn. You have 3
Wrong.
full shelves.
Wrong.
You don't get to buy any more.
I totally am buying more of her yarn. I'm buying more of her yarn on Tuesday, so there. Okay. Anyway, that's Colorful Eclectic. We love her. Love her, love her, love her. And now we are introducing, because of the longer space and time, we're going to go ahead and introduce our Maker of the Month for September. So John Michael picked this Maker of the Month because it's his birthday month in September.
Yep, it is.
And he loves...
This is, yes, possibly some of my favorite yarn that I see.
Well, I mean, you love Colorful Eclectic.
Yeah, but
this really resonates with you.
Yes,
oh,
it does.
Warning, Rebecca.
yeah, you should stop watching now. Okay,
It might creep you out. Just saying. And just skip to the next section.
but it is very pretty.
Very pretty.
But it might creep you out.
Okay,
but it's very pretty.
Because our maker of the month is
Mothy and the Squid.
Mothy and the Squid. Okay, she has amazing colorways.
So pretty. And
Right.
and she on her Etsy shop, which even if you don't want to buy anything, you have to go check out her Etsy
Check out her Etsy shop.
You have to, because
And
it
there's-
is just
right here.
it is so cool. She has like pictures of nautical life and moths and cats. If you like cats.
Yes.
And
Octopuses and
all of her
squids.
colorways are based off of these other,
She
these
is
nautical life.
amazing how she matches it.
And it's so perfectly matched. It's like
I'll get some pictures too to show you,
it's-
to put in.
it's
But
so good.
I'm not going to be able to get them all. So one of the pictures I will show you.
Oh yeah, that one's you love that one.
This one's amazing, and the moth that goes with this is stunning. So I got two of these because one is a BFL, and the other is merino nylon, I think.
I bet I can tell you which one. Just by feel.
You think?
Yep. Alright, give me one. Okay, give me the other. This one's BFL.
It is.
Ha!
This one has stellina in it. That's the other reason I got it.
Oh yeah, there was something softer in that one.
This is still there's
Yep.
stellina in this one.
75
this is-
BFL. I called it. Okay.
But it's
here you
still
go.
nice.
Oh yeah, it's still
it's
nice.
still exquisitely nice.
I
This
could
is
just- I could just
75%
feel
merino
it.
nylon stellina.
I can't quite describe, but I could just feel it was
I want socks in this so much.
tougher.
I want socks in this one so much.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna show the next one.
You're gonna show the next one? Okay.
Ooh, what's this one? This is pretty.
Okay. So
Is this one squid
is-
or?
No, this is two.
Oh, this is
this
that's.
is-
Oh, I remember that squid. That
This
one
one's
was
cool.
looking.
This one is just amazing, and this purple is showing up blue, but it is purple.
It is so purple.
I mean,
Very-
really
Here,
purple.
let's show it what blue actually looks like, and then it'll.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
But I mean, it is vibrant purple. It's showing up slightly better back here.
All
But
right.
this, with this, and this is merino nylon.
So
This one is-
Chromodons look lucky.
This is
I don't
a
know.
this is a squid. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
this is a squid.
Is that a
And
squid?
actually, it's
Yeah, that's a
I mean, I
squid.
know it's a squid, but this is where you should look away if you are afraid of squids. She has really cool tags.
Yeah.
They're so cool looking.
And this one, was this one a moth or was it a?
That's
This
a
is
moth.
no flamboyant specklefish.
Oh, that's right. It's a fish. It's not a squid.
Sparklefish.
Sparklefish.
Sparklefish. Flamboyant sparklefish. And
Oh,
this
and
is
they
such
come
a
with
dark,
little-
dark purple. Okay, so this purple.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. Look at this little crown.
This is so beautiful. Look at, and this purple is coming through so well.
It is. It is. Look at this little crown. This one came with the
It was just in
with
one
these
of the
two.
bags.
It came with these two. And
Okay.
it's this little crown.
I went a little
promise
nuts.
keeper.
And
Come on, focus. 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 Okay, it's not going to
It's not
focus.
gonna focus.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I tried.
This one,
I was quite stern
you
with
can
it.
see it. Look at that.
This one
This
is
is Russian blue.
Yeah. Oh.
This is that Russian blue cat. This is a cat one.
It's pretty. It's very pretty.
Yes. Oh. All right. And she also has, if you don't want to buy full skeins and you can't choose,
Right.
she has
Just like what? What?
she has minis.
Look!
Hold it
Look! So all of her tags have these little things on
Rainbow
him.
Minis.
She actually sells those.
Yes, she does.
You can see the tag
one's-
right there.
This one's a little different.
Sorry
and
for the
it's
crackling.
kind of speckled. All of these rainbows are speckled.
Mm-hmm.
I love this so much. Just seeing this little rainbow speckle makes me happy. Just looking at it. I may
Alrighty.
have to just set it out somewhere so I can look at it because it
Alrighty.
just makes me happy.
I'm gonna
All right,
do
so now we're gonna do
a
minis.
marathon mini run. Okay. You ready for this?
And she has nature ones too. So here, I'll see if I can pull the cat ones.
This one's a cat.
That one's a cat. That's a calico cat.
This one's a calico cat.
This is a tortoiseshell cat.
This one's a tortoiseshell cat. There was a tortoiseshell cat?
Uh-huh.
How long did you spend on that site after I left?
And this is a cat, ginger tabby.
This one's a ginger tabby cat.
Okay. This is pumpkin.
Oh, this is pumpkin.
You gotta show this. This is amazing. And the green.
There's like
this,
they look brown, but they're a little bit more green than that.
It's green. It's these amazing greens.
It goes through brown on the way to green, but it does get to green.
Mm-hmm.
We got 3 of those.
And I got some.
Oh yeah,
black.
some just straight black minis.
Just because.
Which actually, I could use.
You gave me such a hard time when I was ordering this.
Not.
You totally did. You were like, black. Why are you getting black? That's dumb. I'm like.
Well, I came around.
As soon as you needed one.
No, I came around when we were discussing the.
Vegan. Oh, this is a reef squid.
So this is just like a black cat, you know.
This is a reef squid.
Oh yeah, that was the one that.
This one's so
I went back and
cool.
forth about getting a full skein.
Yeah. This one is pink daisies. And I just needed this one. With this pink with these purples in it. It was so amazing.
This is the blue skein that we showed earlier.
Mm-hmm. But I needed a mini of it. Apparently.
And that looks like an angelfish.
This is
Crustaceous?
something. I think so. Anyway, this one's amazing. All of hers are amazing. All of hers are amazing. I will try to drop in some pictures of how she does her inspiration pictures, and it's just fantastic.
Yeah,
Argonaut.
Even
this is Argonaut.
Even if you aren't going to buy anything, which I totally understand, you need to go check out her site because it's just so pretty.
It is her inspiration
Her Etsy
photos,
shop.
her Etsy shop. Her Etsy shop, the way she puts her photos and puts her yarns with it, it just... Oh, and she gave us a coupon code.
Oh, she did. It was
and it's...
color 15 for 15% off.
Yes, spelled the American way.
Yeah, COLOR.
We'll have it down here. We will have had it down here. And she has an Etsy shop. So, thank you. Wonderful. And that was kind of fast, but amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And
we did do 2 makers, so it was kind of longer.
I ordered more last night. So, there'll probably be more next time.
Did you use the coupon code?
There wasn't a coupon code yet.
Anyway.
And it's not September yet.
This is true. Oh, yeah, let's see, is it going to be...
I don't know when she's starting it. You could try it, but I don't know exactly when she's starting her coupon codes.
Yep.
So Colorful Eclectic, August. Mothy and the Squid, September.
Yep. So, we didn't do the Colorful Eclectics coupon code, which is good till the end of August.
I didn't say it? Color Life 10?
Is it Color Life 10?
Color Life 10. It will have been on the screen. I would have put it on the screen.
Yep. So it's Color Life 10 for Colorful Eclectic.
When you're hearing this, I did put it on the screen. When I'm saying this, I will put it on the screen. There.
You will have seen it on screen.
Yes.
Is the proper...
There we go. That's good conjugation. Alrighty. So that's Mothy and the Squid. What do we have next? What's our next segment?
This yarn. That's our next segment.
Oh,
this yarn right here.
God, I love that yarn. It's just totally amazing.
Our next segment is going to be all about this yarn.
Alright. But what is our actual next segment?
Our actual next segment is
giveaways.
What? Giveaways?
Giveaways.
Oh yeah, I told you it was going to be all about that yarn.
That's not what we're giving away.
All right, so what are we giving away?
All right. Okay. So, Rebecca, I hope you're back.
I hope you have returned now, Rebecca, because it is time to give away. And this is a moth yarn, I think?
This is not a moth yarn. This is a cat yarn.
Oh, it's a cat yarn. Even better.
This is Siamese cat.
Oh, I knew I recognized those colors.
So this is Siamese cat.
It's showing up pretty well.
It is. And this is 75% merino, 25% nylon. So, what we're going to do with our giveaways, we're doing giveaways every time now.
Yep.
And we'll open up a thread, and we will close the thread before the next recording.
Yep.
And
right before we record the next episode.
Right before we record. Now, we don't always know when that is. So, you will just have until it gets closed. Sometime between now and sometime between when you see this. No, because you might not see it. Anyway, sometime between when this is uploaded and when we record next.
Probably not less than a week.
Yeah, you should have at least a week.
Probably at least a week.
Probably at least a week. So, and then we'll close the thread and draw when we've recorded, and then we will announce it on the next episode. Oh, I think I may have to.
Going to a new home.
I think I may have to change my order and add one of these.
It's going to a new home.
Oh, I'll hug this one instead.
Good.
Okay, so Siamese cat is...
All right, so what is our giveaway question?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, yeah.
Yarn there.
So what's our giveaway question for that skein? I think they should go to her site.
To her site and...
Absolutely.
And
say
what is your favorite one?
What is your favorite yarn?
Yep. Just look around her site, look at the pictures and the inspiration pictures, and pick one. You don't have to pick either the yarn or the inspiration picture. You just have to pick, between, the two. Pick a combination of yarn and inspiration picture, because they're really pretty.
They're really pretty. So anyway, just tell us what you.
Yeah. Mothy and the Squid on Etsy.
Mothy and the Squid. And would have been here. So go there and tell us which one you love the most. I can't decide, which is why I got as many as I did, because I couldn't decide. Alrighty. And I have more Mothy and the Squid over there.
It's a problem. Send help.
Down here. Mothy and the Squid is down here.
It's a problem.
I'm pretty sure.
Send help.
Anyway.
And yarn.
And yarn, yes. Send help with yarn. The help needs to bring yarn. Yay! Okay.
I saw someone commenting about a game. They said, "My Oculus Rift is fusing to my face. Send help and snacks."
Oh, okay. All right. So this is our giveaway. We will have another one next time, and that's our prompt, and that's it.
Yep.
For giveaway section. What's next?
Next, we are going to conversate.
We are going to converse.
So.
All right. So we are going to converse.
Last time we spoke about charts. That was, I hope, informative for some people.
Some people did.
Some people it was informative?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, I'm glad.
There was one person who said that they hadn't really gotten into charts, but our description was good and helpful, and they are going to try it now.
Yeah, I really like charts just because they look like the knitting. Well, I like the form of charts that look like the knitting so that I can use them to kind of double check myself. Anyway.
You're a little bit off camera.
I am? Oh. Oops. Here, let me just scoot in here a little bit.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. This time, our topic is felts.
Yes. What about it?
Felt is weird.
I don't know that much about it. I mean, I know about it, but I haven't ever I've done some needle felting, like the little hearts on those guys all got on my voodoo dolls got needle felted. I needle felted them up and cut them out. So I've done some needle felting, but I haven't ever really gotten into the wash it and felt it.
Okay. Yeah. I was going to do that once with a bag.
Right,
that
I remember.
That project never came to fruition.
Never completed.
Yes. I was thinking about it the other day because I wear all of my outdoor gear is made of felt because I prefer it. It's nice and warm, it's woolen, and it kind of repels rain just a little bit, you know? You can and when it rains, it smells like wool, which is a really nice smell. I like the smell of wool. So that's my outdoor gear is made of felt. And so
his hat and his coat is what he's talking about mostly.
Are you gonna put a picture of the...
Yeah, I'll show you a picture of him in his newly acquired hat and his newest coat.
Yes. Though
all of his others
coat was made of wool as well.
Yeah. It was felted.
It was felted coat. So the weird thing about felt, and I just realized this the other day, which is why we're talking about it, is it's not an actual fabric. It's pretending to be a fabric.
It functions like a fabric. What is a fabric?
So I would define a fabric as where you have threads that interlock or interweave to form a sheet.
Guess what? Felt interlocks to form a sheet.
Well,
the fibers interlock to form a sheet.
Right, but those aren't threads, those are fibers. Fibers interlock to form threads with twist. Those aren't threads.
You haven't done a whole lot of research on this, have you? This is just your extemporaneous impromptu impressions.
This is my musings on
because
this is my musings
fabric,
on the classification of felt.
Because I think fabric could also be defined as any smooth, coherent. I want to say fabric.
You can't define it using
sheet.
Itself.
Any smooth, coherent sheet of...
Surface. Surface is the word you're looking for.
No, sheet.
It's a mathematical...
Not a surface.
No, because a sheet, right, is going to be kind of
three-dimensional.
Flat. A surface can be three-dimensional. So a surface exists in 3 dimensions,
okay.
But it's mainly 2-dimensional.
I'm going to use sheet because, like a sheet of paper, okay? So anything that can be formed or pressed into a sheet that is then turned into, that can be cut, sewn, reattached. But then I wonder if leather's a fabric.
No.
Leather's leather.
Leather is animal hide.
Okay.
That's what leather is. Which is why leather isn't a fabric. It's something else. And I would argue that felt is its own category of thing. It does not qualify as fabric.
That's your position?
Yeah, because fabric, right, is made out of threads. You know, you have woven fabric, you have knitted fabric. These are all fabrics.
Crocheted fabric.
Crocheted fabric, see? But when you get, denim is woven. It's an interesting weave, but it's
a twill.
Yeah, it's woven. But felt isn't. Felt, I would almost describe fabric as having so it's kind of like, you think about it, and the threads run all the way through. Like for knitting, it's usually like mostly 1 or 2 threads total. Like if you're doing a shawl, it's like 1 thread. If you're doing a sweater, you get up to like maybe 15 threads, not including seaming.
You're talking about ends?
No, I'm talking about threads. So ends divided by 2.
Okay, when you join or do something else, in my mind, that's a continuation. It's just you don't have it long enough. So it's still, in my mind, the same thread.
Right, so if you join, right, that's kind of the same thread-ish, you know, if you didn't have it long enough. But I'm talking like you knit up this part and it's one thread, and then you knit up another part and sew it onto the side, that's another thread.
Oh, so you're talking
Yeah, I'm counting like one of the sleeves is a thread, another sleeve is a thread. So if it's like a piece thing, you get a few more threads, but those are like different pieces of fabric that you've sewn together. So woven fabric, it's like a little bit different. You've got a lot of threads, but they run the full length of the fabric. Felt, you have like little fibers that don't really go the whole length of the fabric at all. They just kind of go a little bit and then stop.
Well, they can't.
Because they're really short. But they kind of, it's like the really disorderly way of fabric.
What?
It's a really disorderly fabric. It's not a fabric. Sorry, it's not a fabric. That's what I meant. It's too disorderly to be a fabric, is kind of what I meant to say. Almost.
All right. So what about when you have yarn that has been felted? Not fiber turned into a sheet of felt, but yarn that you then felt. Like the bag you were going to do, or the slippers, or whatever. Then is that a fabric? Because you made the fabric first.
It depends on how thoroughly it is felted. Like if it's a really thorough felt, no, not a fabric anymore.
It changes. It started out as a fabric.
It started out as it was a fabric once upon a time.
And this is just your theory. You haven't looked into.
Oh, it's not a theory. Theory is much more.
I mean, this is your hypothesis.
This is it's not even a hypothesis. Hypothesis is a statement that can be tested. This is my musings on the subject of felt. This is my musings on the subject of felt.
I don't know. I would want to look it up and find out what.
Well, shall we look up the exact definition of a fabric?
Yeah.
I feel like that's an exercise that we should do, and while we're doing that, I'm going to open this bag of crackers. Let's go Webster's. There we go. Let's see what Webster's has to say on the subject.
Okay. Webster says
the underlying structure, like if you're talking about the fabric of the universe, let's see.
That's the
to
first
fabricate,
definition.
an act of constructing, the structural plan or style of a material that resembles cloth. Well done. Well done, Webster's.
Or material that resembles cloth. The appearance of a pattern. The appearance or pattern produced by shapes and arrangement of the crystal grains in rock.
Wow, we learned something about geology today. Okay, Webster's is not being a whole lot of helpful here.
You don't like Webster's? You're rejecting the Webster's?
Well, they just said it's like this thing over here.
Okay, so this is Collins. Fabric is cloth or other material. It's a variable noun. Fabric is cloth or other material produced by weaving together cotton, nylon, wool, silk, or other threads. Fabrics are used for making things such as clothes, curtains, and sheets. Small squares. Anyway, okay. So but another
together.
Singular noun. The fabric of society or system is a basic structure with all the customs and beliefs that make it work successfully. fabric of a building is its walls, roof, and the materials with which it was built.
So it's generally agreed that it is a woven or knitted thing in these definitions. It's kind of
any cloth made from yarn, fibers, weaving, knitting, felting, etc.
in British.
There's British people out there.
But we're Americans.
American. You're gonna be American. All right. Yeah. So, felting is a cloth.
No, I refuse.
Felting is a fabric.
I reject the. I question the validity of this test. You have to repeat it with other dictionaries.
Let's check out another dictionary then, shall we?
We shall.
Because 3 of them so far have said it.
No, none of them said felting. Only one. Only the...
Dictionary.com. A cloth made by weaving, knitting, or felting fibers.
Damn.
Texture of the woven, knitted, or felted material.
Damn.
Yeah. Felting's a fabric.
No!
Felt is a fabric.
No!
Yes, felt is a fabric.
I refuse to accept this.
Why?
'Cause it's not. It's something else.
No, you just have a weird definition.
It's a weirdo fabric.
You need to broaden your mind.
Alright, it's the weirdo of the fabric family.
Okay. You need to broaden your mind. Anyway.
Broaden your mind. My mind is plenty broad. I just like to point that out real quick here.
So, do you like felted fabrics?
Oh yeah, they're great. They're fantastic. They've got no holes in them, like most other fabrics. There's no holes in felt.
There can be holes in felt.
Well, right, but that's if you felt it badly. Felt doesn't have
it's
holes.
more challenging to make holes in felt.
No, because you can just poke holes through it. But it's not a porous fabric.
Because of the meshed up fibers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so as a
technically,
fabric, you like
at a
it.
more microscopic level, it's pretty porous. But like compared to other fabrics, it's not nearly as porous.
So and
Like you zoom in on other fabrics and you can see the pores.
So you like felted cloth.
Yeah, it's great.
Do you like felting?
I've never done it. I have not yet felted.
I didn't know if you had.
Though the one day I hope to, because when you see that hat, I want to make myself one of those one day. Because the ones I've worn to date have been bought, but one of these days I'm going to make myself one, weave a band, and add feathers during the weaving process. So it's gonna be a pretty stylish hat.
Cool. Sorry, I just started knitting.
Oh.
Now I'm tinking. It was brave of me to try to do lace.
Tink. Tink. Okay.
Okay.
So is that it on the subject of felting?
I don't know.
For this time, I think.
Probably. I like doing little things felted. You did it. No, your cactus was knitted.
Yep.
I was gonna say you did. You felted for that, but that
Nope.
was knitted.
Nope. I knitted that one.
Alrighty.
I mean, personally, in my experience, felting is actually kind of annoying. Because the one time I tried to felt, it didn't work out so well. My swatch.
Have you felted
barely
anything
felted.
accidentally?
Accidentally? I mean, there was that bit of fiber that we dyed. that kind of sort of felted.
It did felt just a little bit.
And it was having some issues, but other than that, not really.
But we got it. We got that resolved.
Yeah.
How did we do that? We just carded it or something. No, we didn't card it. We just
drafted extra strenuously. Aggressive drafting.
Aggressive drafting. Sometimes there's
Sometimes
a point
you
of
have
no
to utilize
return.
aggressive drafting.
All right.
Oh, I wonder if you could card felt out back into fibers. I'm going to have to experiment with this concept. Just like apply felt to a drum carder.
Oh, not my drum carder. Buy your own drum carder for that experiment, dude. In my world, once it's felted, it's felt.
Yes, but what if we could...
You will need your own carding tools for that experiment. You do not get to employ mine. All right. So, what are our questions for our viewers?
Oh, crap.
What'd you do?
Oh, no, I did that right. Never mind. I don't know what... Doing it right. Jeez. Anyway.
Okay, so what are our questions for our viewers?
Our questions...
Oh, we were going to start off with a survey.
What? Oh, yeah.
What they think felt is. Okay, so we'll do that.
We're gonna. So our questions for our viewers.
We're gonna do another survey.
We're gonna do another survey. What do you think felt is? Do you think it's a fabric? Do you think it's not a fabric? Do you think it's something else in particular?
Is that our survey?
If you vote something else,
because you're trying to swim upstream, you're gonna salmon this whole fabric thing.
I am.
This whole felt is fabric thing.
Felt is not fabric. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So you're going to see if people actually agree with you.
Do you think felt is a fabric? Do you think
if they agree
have
with
I
the
convinced
dictionary?
you? Have I convinced you that felt is not quite a fabric? That it's something else? Do you think that felt is in another category? If you do, please comment and let us know what that category is.
Yeah, the survey is going to be pretty simple, but
yeah.
So if you have something other than fabric, not a fabric, you should comment.
We'll have fabric, not a fabric, and other as our options. And
if it's not a fabric, then it is other. If it's not a fabric, then they need to comment on what they think it is.
Not a fabric.
Oh, okay.
It's felt. It's its own thing.
Okay.
It is a strong, independent young cloth.
It's cloth. That's fabric.
The two are different.
Really?
Yes, they are.
Cloth and fabric are different?
Yes, they are. Cloth is a less specific term. They wouldn't be separate terms if they didn't have different meanings. Cloth is a more encompassing term.
You think?
Yep. I do. And the dictionary is wrong. Think about how bad it is at differentiating knowledge and wisdom. It doesn't even know what the difference is between those two. Just gonna look up cloth now.
Mm-hmm. A fabric.
Right.
Formed by weaving, felting, etc.
Weaving, felting, etc.
From wool, hair, silk, flax, cotton, or other fiber used for garments, upholstery, and many other items.
See, it's a more inclusive term.
A piece of such fabric for a particular purpose.
It's a more inclusive term.
All right. So, we have our survey.
And do you like felting? You know?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy felting? Have you never felted?
Do you like felted products?
Do you like felted stuff?
Do you like things that are felted? Or are you just
your
kind of
jam?
Yeah.
And that's our questions for our viewers. We also have a question from our viewer.
So it's time for and we have a follow-up. So, time for questions from viewers.
For our question. question from viewer.
So our follow-up question first.
To
Ruth Rabbit.
Ruth Rabbit's question.
Who asked us about Berlin Knits and their contest.
Yes, we actually have our open design competition for knitting fashion accessories.
Unfortunately,
it's page and a half.
It ended July 29th.
Yes.
That's when the deadline was for submitting it. It looked really cool.
We're a bit late.
It looked really cool, and I think we have the right thing. I hope we have the right thing. It's for Berlin Yarn Company.
Yes. BYC.
It looked really cool.
Yep.
And if they do it again, maybe we will. I'm going to kind of keep track of them.
Their prize was...
And their yarn, oh my word. It's artisanal. They have it in this little island, and they take care of their sheep, and they pull it off, and then they organically dye, and they have natural fibers, and they spin it all up, and it's cool.
Cool.
I need some of their fiber.
The winning designer will see their patterns developed into 2 small-scale knitting sets. Their prize will be a week holiday in Lemreg thatched cottage on the beautiful Hebridean island of Berneray during the summer 2018, plus £200 travel spending money. So quite a substantial prize.
Yes, which we are not going to be able to participate in. But it seemed fun.
It did seem fun. So
seemed like a fun thing to follow up
let
on.
us
And
know
they have
a little bit
gorgeous
earlier,
yarn.
and maybe we...
And they have gorgeous yarn. Well,
we'll be watching it.
Yeah. Now I will.
So that was fun. We missed it.
We learned something, though.
Yes.
And we got a new yarn company. Hooray!
Yeah.
Because I need a new yarn company.
No, you don't. You got that statement slightly wrong. It's I do not need a new yarn company. Is the correct statement. You missed that one.
Nope. Alrighty.
You missed that one. Okay.
The next question is from...
let's see. Running It My Way.
Yes.
Who asks, other than wool, what other type of yarn do you like to knit with, or is there a type of yarn that you find difficult to work with? Well, I will say I have found it increasingly difficult to work with Encore over my knitting career.
Acrylic
I don't
yarns.
enjoy it anymore.
And Red Heart and anything that's just like in that category, 100% out.
It makes my fingers sad. So, no, I don't knit with that anymore. I do not like it. It is not a fun time.
But you have a lot of Encore, so what are you going to do with it?
I'm gonna design stuff with it.
You bought a lot of Encore.
Yes, I bought a lot of Encore, okay? It was cheap and on sale. It was cheap to begin with and on sale. I bought a lot of Encore, okay?
And
Leave me alone.
And you're becoming a snob. I don't mind Encore.
What?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't mind Encore because it's
it has a little bit of wool in it, which
it has wool in it.
Which she said other than wool, so I'm...
And it's good. I mean, 100%...
But it's the acrylic part. The 100% wool I could deal with, but the acrylic part is what hurts.
Yeah, the acrylic is... But it's very durable, and I don't mind. I love blankets with them. I love...
The other thing is,
so
not all acrylic is bad.
That's right.
We ran into some acrylic a while back, which was marble.
It's right there. There's some right there.
There we go.
Careful.
It's right underneath a massive pile of...
Those have been watching for a while.
Those.
Will have seen... I made a lot of hats out of this.
Yes. Last year at Christmas. This is a different color that you didn't actually make it out of. It comes in like... It's marble chunky. And it comes in 200-gram balls. They're absolutely massive. I made a whole scarf out of one of these and had like a third left. It was impressive. Mm-hmm. So these are super cool. The acrylic is really nice. I really like this yarn. It was great to work with. It was fluffy. It was soft.
So do you think that...
Love this yarn.
Do you think the Encore is just that you... you feel the wool and you're kind of snobby about it now?
No, I think what it is about Youngcore... Whoa, that was a medley of words. I think what it is about Encore is that is, I think, woolen spun acrylic is why it's so fun and soft
Encore's
and
denser.
poofy. And Encore is worsted spun all the way. And so it gets kind of tight.
That's what it feels like to you.
It doesn't have
anyway.
stretch. It doesn't have as much stretch to it. It's kind of in
That's
general.
what it feels like to you.
Yeah, is my
We
experience.
don't know for sure.
That would be how I would describe it. And so yeah, what was really fun to work with is this yak silk that I got for my birthday last year.
That you spun?
That I spun up, and it was so nice. Just the yak silk is like, if you ever have a chance to handle yak silk, to do anything for an extended period of time with yak silk, it is a good time. That is some quality fibers right there. So, and it was in like my favorite colors. So, yeah, yak silk, kind of fun.
I've knit with 100% silk.
Yeah.
Several different things.
BFL I don't like as much. It's okay. It's kind of nice. It's not bad. But it tends to be a little bit stiffer of a fiber in my experience. It doesn't like to bend as much.
I love BFL.
And so in my experience, like, I spun a whole bunch of BFL and it was kind of it was weird cuz it was like knitting with fiber, but the fibers were kind of rigid.
What?
It was like the fibers were more rigid, and so it made a little bit of a scratchy yarn. But it was also soft. My experience with BFL is weird. Anyway. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Let me just...
I've knit with cotton. I haven't finished my answer.
Oh, okay.
So, I've knit with cotton, and I like that. Washcloths and stuff like that. I weave with that. And there's some really nice... I really don't care that much working with something. It has to be really... There has to be really a super itchy or something. And even then, I don't mind it when I'm working with it with my hands. I mean, I'm sensitive to wear it, but working with it, I don't have a problem. As far as what I've really loved working with, again, anything with merino silk is, merino silk is fantastic. There's so many different yaks and camel and...
Camel is really nice too.
Yeah.
It's funny because you wouldn't think it, having petted a camel, which I have.
That's because the guard hairs.
Yeah, you wouldn't
you need
think
the
it.
Undercoat.
But like the undercoat of camels is just like, whoa. It's so soft. It is so soft.
And we're kind of conflating a little bit our experience between spinning and knitting.
Mm-hmm. But she did say...
knit with.
Oh, she did say knit with. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's
but
anything...
But that's because I've experienced more fibers as a spinner than I have as a knitter. So.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that you have to work hard to find a yarn I don't want to knit with. And most of them have... It actually isn't a prickly yarn. It would have to be yucky acrylic.
Oh, we didn't mention bamboo.
I love bamboo.
Bamboo is great. It adds stretchiness to the yarn. It's so much fun to work with because the yarn just kind of... Bamboo is stretchy, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
No?
Not so much. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh.
It's smooth.
Smooth.
And it's strong. Okay, so there's lots more yarns that I've worked with, and fibers too. I'm not thinking of them all right now. But basically, I like knitting with almost anything.
Yep. So I think that's it for today.
Except for yucky acrylic.
Yep. Friends don't let friends knit with acrylic.
Well, bad acrylic. Good acrylic's okay.
I know. I was quoting one of your little tins.
One of my tins?
Yep.
Right. Okay, so I think that's all we have this time.
Yes.
So until next time.
Have a colorful life. What? We lost a bunny?
We lost Bunny.
Oh.
Do you want to reach down and get her?
Yep. I got it. I'll save you.
Bunny goes right there.
Crisis averted.
Okay.